Hey, what is happening, my friends? This is Ron from Optimize FX. Welcome to another episode of the $1,000 Robot Challenge. And yeah, it is the end of week 4. This is just a wrap up of what has been happening essentially the last month. So these robots have been dueling each other for the last month, and there's not many survivors. So this is the first video. Um, that I put out for the $1,000 challenge, the second one anyway. So I've got a list here of all the robots that we started with. So I've got Boss, Dragon, Holy Grail, Money Pile, Phoenix, Make Money, Private Wealth Robot, 007, Winner FX, and Mera 6. And the only ones that are still running is Boss, Dragon, but you remember I gave it another $1,000, so technically it's not in the challenge. Holy Grail is still going. Money Pile, it margin called the account. Phoenix 4, it wasn't doing anything, so I got rid of it. Make Money is still going. Private Wealth Robot is still going, and these next 3 are not. So essentially, there's only like 4, one. There's maybe 4 or 5 that that are original, that are OGs in the challenge. So it's really hard to give you a winning robot, because out of all of those that are still going, none of them have made money. So we're down. So let's go to the Boss, and we are down $50. And remember, we started with 1 pair, and then we added another 3 around about halfway through the challenge. But it didn't help. We are still down $50. So yeah, what do I think about the Boss? Well, I wouldn't run it for that long and to be down $50. It's really slow, so possibly got the wrong settings. Now the Dragon, even though it's not a contender, it has made the most money out of all of them, even though I gave it another $1,000. So in 3 weeks it's made $2,400. That is pretty good, and it is currently only $31 in drawdown. So that's awesome. So if it was still in the challenge, it would have won. I'd say it would have won. However, I've got another idea. So just bear with me. I'll just run through all the rest of these robots, and I'm going to pitch an idea, and just tell me what you think in the comments below about this idea. So let's just keep going. We'll keep going. I'll try and keep it as a bit short. So we've got the Holy Grail. This is another OG, and it didn't margin call the account. However, we are down to $668 in balance. It's only down $33 in open trades at the moment. So that being said, it hasn't blown the account, but it also hasn't made money either. So it definitely could be a settings issue. Definitely could be just the settings. Risking 25% is quite a lot. So it could be that. I think I might try and optimize this. Maybe try a higher time frame. I'm not sure yet. Just tell me what you think about Holy Grail. Do you think I should give it another crack, another $1,000, or should I add it to this next challenge, which I'll talk about after all of this? But yeah, let me know what you think. Holy Grail. Should I do less risk? We'll see. Okay, so maybe Holy Grail, I'll try and find some better settings, and we'll do less risk and have more pairs. Maybe that's an idea. I don't know. With $1,000. Now this is a new one that I added, Forex Tramp. Now I don't believe the settings that I have are that great. We are down a little bit, $240, but it's not too bad, and I think it's quite an interesting strategy that it trades. I am trading a lot of pairs here, so it could be just the wrong settings for where I am, or I'm not sure. It might be worth having a look at. But yeah, it hasn't killed the account yet. You know, it knows it's 80 AUD card. Yeah, I'm not sure what all this stuff is yet. I haven't really looked into it too much. I just loaded the settings and let them go. But yes, Forex Tramp. Forex Tramp. We'll see. Not sure about this one. So we'll come back. Now the make money. Now just remember that this one it was down. It was down to, I think it went down to 600. Now we're back to $720. And this EA, if you backtest, I don't know if any of you guys have it. If you backtest it, it doesn't really do much over a short period of time. It's more of a longer term robot, and even though it's down, it might come back. So I'm not sure whether I should just keep it going or whether I should cut it and find some better settings. But I do have another EA to test from the same company or the same business called Expert Forex as this, and it's called the Moving Average Multiplier. And I might add it to the next challenge or to this next thing that I will talk about very soon. But yeah, we'll see. But I think it's gone quite well. Now this is one that disappointed me. However, I think I have the wrong settings. Now let me know what you think in the comments below. I think I may have the wrong settings. I'm only trading one pair. I didn't backtest this at all. I just chucked it on, chucked the settings that came with it in it, I think, or they're just the default ones. I'm not sure, but I think this EA can do better. I've been told it can do better, so we'll have a look into that. I might give it another go. So we'll see. Now this is a new one that I added. FX Stabilizer. I think I only added it like a week ago. So if we have a look at the account history, this report that I'd done here was the last 3 days, which is last week was. It's saying the 14th is the last week, which is today. It's silly. Let's go. Yeah, that will do. And yes, that, you know, that's been pretty much, you know, $61 in 1 week is pretty solid, and it's not currently in any trades at the moment, so seems pretty solid. I don't know if it trades any other pairs, but I've been told the turbo mode is the best. But even though I backtested this and it blew it, like it margin called the account, I blew the account when I backtested it on the turbo setting. It didn't on the other setting, which is I think durable. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. So essentially it's made $128 maybe in the last 2 weeks that I've had this running. I could be wrong. The last month will start from the start of this month, so let's see what the difference is here. And they are still all FX Stabilizer trades, so that's good. I know we've got Titan. Oh yeah, the Titan ones that are closed. So yeah, so quite impressed. I'm quite impressed, even though, you know, there's a little bit of profit there from the Titan, but yeah, $92 with a no drawdown, pretty much. Very impressed. So I think this, can we change a lot sizes? Yes. So, you know, you could probably change this if you're feeling confident, you know, up the lot size, and you'll get more monies with this one. So yeah, very impressed with this one. Now Titan as well, I'm also quite impressed with. Let's look at the last month with it as well. Okay, we'll put comments on so we can see. Oh yep, sweet. So we started with 1,000 on the first. Well, that's handy. So I've made $66 in, well, since the 1st of this month, and it's now the 14th today, so 2 weeks. And this is risking 1% of the account on all pairs. So each EA on each pair is only risking 1%, which is awesome. And right now, we're only down $11. So I think last week it had a losing week, possibly. I haven't really been taking much notice of this. I can't make it any bigger, but you can have a look here. Total trades 7, total trades 5, 4. Can't really see much on these ones, but 7. For some reason, this one hasn't done anything, but I'm sure it has. Maybe. There's no trades right now. Let's have a look. I am now curious. Oh yeah, here we go. So what happened was this computer was down for maybe 10-15 minutes, maybe half an hour, because there was a Windows update and it automatically restarted the computer after a while. And it just so happened it did that at night, and I was next to my main computer, and I saw it do its thing. So then I just turned it back on and started everything back up. But yes, Titan G7, I'm actually very impressed. Yeah, it's pretty solid. No crazy trades or anything like that. It does one trade and or two, and then if it stops out, it stops out. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm awesome with that. And this is a new one. This is a new one that I added. Not sure how I feel about this one just yet. This is the Precise EA made by M4X.Pro. They are a Russian mob that also do the MIEA Expert Advisor that I do have, but for some reason mine doesn't trade, so I'll need to figure out why that is. I haven't really looked into it too much because I've just been so run off my feet. I've started a new job, and yeah, but so far this was a 007 account. So when did I start this? Bingo, on the 6th, the 11th. So if I go, oh wow, the 11th. So I have to make it the 12th. Possibly. We'll see if we don't grab in any of these Signals Pro trades. Bingo. Okay. So from the 12th to the 13th, a little bit of the 13th, which was Saturday and Saturday morning it trades into. It made $31. However, we are down $370 right now in an $1,000 account, so that's quite a bit of drawdown to be in over a weekend. And pound USD looks like it's the biggest killer. And look at how many trades there are. That'd have to be close to 30 or 40 trades open right now. Yeah, that's a lot. What do you think? Too many trades? I essentially just loaded this bad boy up and just let it go. So, but essentially how this works is if we have a look at the settings here, you have the pairs and then the amount of stepping for each one. And then you've got your max orders. So max orders is 200, and don't know what that is. I really don't know what all of this stuff is yet. Or know what risk is and time frame 5. Funny that time frame 5, and I've got it on the M1. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to run this EA, and that's why I've just got it running, and we're just seeing what happens. So I think I'd probably cap it at 20 open orders, and it is only a demo account. We can just play around with it and see where you can go. I'll load another one up on the 5-minute time frame, change that setting, change a few things around. But yes, this is a Precise EA, and the very last one was the stepping stone. And remember, I messed this one up. Too big a lot size on the orders, and now I changed it back to 0.02, and we are up $53. So it was last week. Let's have a look. Nope, that's not going to work. Silly me. I don't know if this will work either. No, it's okay. So from the 8th we can do. Let's have a look. Bingo. Okay, yes. It, I already knew it was around $50, but I just wanted to show you all. So from the 8th of this month to now, the 14th, it has made $50. And all I did was change the lot size to 0.02. And it is fixed lots. And that is it. Max orders maybe 10, take profit in as 5 in money, so $5. So we can see here everything that it's got here is pretty much $5, except for a couple. This one and this one, and just close this one now, break even, and this one. But everything else is mainly $5. It's that's pretty solid. So this is going to be a new one, but I'm actually not going to pick a winner this time, and the main reason being is because in my eyes, the OG EAs, or the ones that I started this challenge with, didn't make any money. They all lost money. So what do you think about that? The first $1,000 challenge where I don't announce a winner, they all suck. No, I'm only joking. But this is why we do this testing. This is why I like doing this, and this is I still run EAs on live accounts, but I have at least 20 terminals running at any one time doing these tests, these types of tests, and sometimes there'll be multiple terminals just for one EA with different settings, just to check whether it's okay to run live. And I think it's a really good idea to do that. And some people can be very impatient. You just want to make money, but then you end up losing it because there's a big move in the market and the EA just didn't handle that because you didn't test it. I've done that too. But hey, we learn from our mistakes. And yes, so I know you've been waiting for the idea that I have. So this is the idea. The idea is I'm going to cut away the EAs that have not made money in this challenge, and I'm going to start a new challenge with the EAs that are making money at the moment. Now, I'm thinking the new challenge will be $10,000. And the reason being is because you can also start an account with 10,000 cents, which is $100 or 100 Australian dollars. And I'd really like to know how some of these EAs that don't go so well on smaller amounts of money go on bigger accounts. Because I think some EAs are designed to work with a lot more money. You need more equity. However, I do think that some EAs are actually shit and you should probably never use them. But the reason why I do this is because I have a cent account, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. And there are some really good EAs that would work well with cent accounts, because having the amount of margin and equity there, this is what it needs. Dragon Expert is, for example, one of those EAs that will probably work well on a cent account. Maybe Winner FX Pro, maybe Meris. What's another one? There's quite a few EAs that will probably shine with like $10,000 or 10,000 cents. We can look at it as 10,000 cents as well. However, there is one catch here, and I'm not sure if you know about this, but usually cent accounts have a higher spread, and that's how they get you. So I didn't actually really think about this too much when I started testing a gold EA on a cent account. They worked well on a standard account, but you needed a minimum of $1,000 for it to work well. But then you go to and it works on the 1 minute time frame, and then on the 1 minute time frame, the spread can be quite large on gold. And the EA went pretty well on a standard account, and I thought, hell, I don't really have that equity to play with at the moment, so how about I try it on a cent account? And I put it over to a cent account and I checked the spread. And at the time, I think it was around the middle of Corona, and the spread got to like over $3. And the biggest spread that I saw was $4.50. Now $4.50 US, because the cent account that I have is only in US dollars. So I'm putting in 100 US dollars, and that gives me 10,000 cents to play with. However, yes, the spread on the cent account is quite large, and I was watching the EA trade, and I was looking at it, and it was going past the take profit area. I'm like, what the hell is happening here? And what I didn't take into account was the massive spread that it was trading with, and the reason why it went past the take profit is because the EA was signed to take a profit. So what it would do was go past the actual intended take profit until it hits a profit, and it just never worked. So that was really disappointing, and I ended up stopping that EA before it killed my account, because it just couldn't trade properly. And you just really need to watch that. It's just a word of caution that I've noticed on cent accounts. Usually, yes, it is awesome that you can have a cent account. You can turn 100 US dollars into 10,000 cents, and you have a lot more equity to play with. You can learn to play with bigger lot sizes and things like that. But with robots, just watch out that spread size. It can be quite big. So that's just my 2 cents on cent accounts if you're going to be playing with them. So, what are your thoughts? Should I do a $10,000 challenge on a cent account, or cent accounts, and also standard accounts with normal spreads, or much smaller spreads? So what do you think? Do you think that's a great idea or what? But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. I will be setting this laptop up. I'm going to have a look, and I think I'll get it ready for some new challenges, some new things. I might be doing. I'm going to try and put out some more episodes on things, and do more EA reviews, because it seems like you guys really loved the Kingle review that I did, and it was the very first video I think that I shared on this channel. And it seems like a lot of people really love that review. So what I'm going to do is try to do more reviews. So in saying that, there'll be robots that I'll be running just by themselves on an account. I'll try and find as much information on them as I can. And I'll just be doing standalone video reviews on just one EA, rather than do a whole challenge on all of them. But I know you guys love this as well. So if you've got any other suggestions that you'd like me to do, just hit me up in the comment section below, or flick me an email to optimizefx@gmail.com. Sorry if I don't reply very quickly. I am very busy, but I do try and reply when I can. So yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video when I come up with some awesome ideas for you all. Awesome. Okay, bye-bye.